Okay, so what can I say about this album that I'm just about to do a little kind of review of? I have spoken about it before. It is in my top 20 albums of all time. The album I'm talking about is Culture Club's Colour by Numbers. And this has appeared in a few of my charts, but obviously it's anniversary edition for the Culture Club albums. We've just done Kissing to Be Clever, and now it's a turn of Colour by Numbers. There has been a couple of reissues over the years. I'm not sure what there have been, but this is quite an important one. This is kind of, Boy George is talking about this. Obviously, they're just doing a tour at the moment as well, doing the Kissing to Be Clever and the Colour by Numbers anniversary tours. So this is kind of relevant, especially recently releasing these for this tour and the anniversary editions. But for those who don't know, Culture Club released this album in October 1983, and it was the second album from Culture Club, and it was preceded by the track Karma Chameleon. So Karma Chameleon came out. I mean, it was number one in quite a few countries. And obviously they had the success of Do You Want to Hurt Me and the whole Kissing to Be Clever album. But this album was just another, it just went stratospheric, this album. So we've got some information here. So Karma Chameleon, which is number one in several countries, hit the album. The album reached number one in the UK and sold 10 million copies. But in the US, it was a bigger hit. It was certified triple platinum in the UK and quadruple platinum in the US. It was ranked number 96 on Rolling Stone's magazine of list of top 100 albums of the 1980s, and so it should be. Just like the predecessor album, this had quite a few singles off of this, and some I didn't even know about. Obviously, you had Karma Chameleon, was a massive hit. You had Church of the Poison Mind, I think, got to number 2. You also had, just trying to read them here, Church of the Poison Mind. You had Victims, which is a massive hit as well, and it's still a fan favourite. You had Miss Me Blind, which only came out in the US, which I didn't know about till recently. And then you had It's a Miracle, which came out in 1984. So from 1983 to 1984, it was Culture Club's time. With this album, all these singles, they were just everywhere. I think most people have this, but on this reissue, normally I'm kind of a bit disappointed kind of reissue, especially when it comes to the artwork, because I think sometimes it's just scanning the original, it doesn't look the same. But recently, I think they've been listening to people's feedback because the Kissing to Be Clever album was great. I just did one on the Thompson Twins, and the artwork was great. It actually looks better than the original, and this is even better because when you look at this, if you get a copy of this, actually they've got embossed on here as well, so it's not just been photocopied. It's a proper printed album. With if you look closer, it's like really embossed, and also it's got a really good hype sticker on here. You know me and my hype stickers. This one says Culture Club Colour by Numbers, limited edition light blue, which you're going to have a look at in a second. Coloured vinyl reissue, cut from the original analog production masters. Includes the global number one, Karma Chameleon, Church of Poison Mind, and Miss Me Blind. And what's quite intriguing at the moment, if you don't know the whole Culture Club thing, obviously you've got the original band members, you've got Roy Hay, Mikey Craig, John Moss, and Boy George. But when you see this image now, John Moss is no longer there. Yes, he's no longer in the band, but thank God he's on this because it would be very weird if he was missing from this album sleeve. So I'm glad they did that. Again, it's exactly the same. The back is exactly the same. But if you look at the track list, I mean, there's 10 tracks on here, and 6 of these were released as singles. But if I can be honest, any one of these could have been single. There's not one kind of dud track on here. I mean, you've got things like Black Money, Changing Every Day, That's the Way, Stormkeeper. I mean, they're all incredible tracks, outside of the singles. So I'm really impressed with this kind of reissue. Now, inside, what you got was... just like the original, you've got a big fold out. So you had like the extras, like you had the pictures of Phil Pickett, you had Helen Terry, who quite predominant on a lot of these tracks, and then disappeared for Waking Up with the House on Fire. You have the lyrics, and on the back, exactly the same. You got this with the original, but I've got to say, the quality of this is much better than the original insert. So that's good. Now come to the vinyl. Look at that gorgeous blue. That is an amazing blue. I've not really seen that blue on many vinyl before, but it's really good. Sticker's exactly the same as the original. I was going to pull my original out. I've got the original picture disc, the original release. I think there's another anniversary edition, but I'm not sure which one that was. But this is the one I'm really liking because this is the one Culture Club are touring at the moment for the anniversary album. Don't miss them if you're a fan. Don't miss them. They're touring right now. Tickets available. Go and see them. I'm hoping you're going to see them on Sunday in London, so be good. But this is a great album. If you don't know this album, you just know the hit singles. There's more stuff other than the hit singles. check out this album. If you see this, pick it up, because this will be a collector's item in years to come, especially with the hype sticker. So that is Culture Club, Colour by Numbers, the anniversary edition on blue vinyl with a hype sticker. You heard it here first. Thank you.